Y'all, I'm losing my voice, so I might sound like a little off today, but like, leave me alone. Don't focus too much on it. Boy, you know you make me float, boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, 'cause you. But hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ray, and we're back again with another video. In today's video, I'm just gonna do a story time about my first, I wouldn't say my first job after COVID. After COVID, I started working at Meijer. And basically, my first week on the job, y'all, I almost got into a fight with the customer. And I think that was my moment of realization. No, actually, no, I wouldn't say that because I was going to say I didn't have patience. But y'all, I was patient with this lady and she just was bugging out. So, you know, they tell you to, customer service. When a person comes, you're supposed to greet them, ask them if they found everything okay, make conversation with them, make their whole, like, transaction, whatever, customer service. So I'm like, okay. The person comes, and my whole thing is, I don't like interrupting people. So if I see two people came together, if they're not speaking with each other, I will greet them. But if they come and they're speaking with each other, then I'm not going to say anything until they acknowledge to me, like, okay, now you're speaking to me, or like, now your conversation is done, so I'm allowed to speak, or I can speak now, I can intervene. I can start a conversation with you. This lady came through, and she came with, like, all her kids. Not her kids, but, like, I think it was, like, she came with 3 kids or whatever. I don't know if they're her kids or not. Anyways, that's besides the point. She came, and it was, like, a group of people. They came together, and basically the older lady was like talking to each other, and as soon as they start, it was their turn for me to like cash them out or whatever. I was scanning their stuff. I just started scanning their stuff. I saw that they were having their own conversation, so I didn't feel like the need to like, hi, interrupt by my greet or whatever. While I'm scanning their stuff, there was these little Yoplait yogurt things. I know I'm gonna put a picture of it, but I'm really tidy when it came to my like pack. When I pack the bags, I make them look neat, okay? I try my best to make them look neat, to make them, put the code with the code, the hot with the hot, the cans with the cans, I try to do that. So I had all the little Yoplait yogurt thingamajigs. I put them all in the same bag. And I stacked them up. But when you pick up the bag, obviously they're going to fall apart because they're not that heavy to, like, stay in that formation. The lady, like I said, they're still having their conversation. While I'm doing all of this, they're still having their own conversation. So finally, they start packing the bags into the cart. The lady picks up the Yoplait bag. And, like, all of the yogurts, like, the way they were stacked, they just kind of fell into each other. So because they fell into each other, she looked in the back. She's like, so she doesn't know how to pack and she doesn't know how to greet people. So I'm like, it's okay. But at this point, my heart, my blood is boiling, y'all. I'm like, what? Unprovoked? What? So I'm like, I didn't want to. So I tell her, I'm like, I didn't want to interrupt. And she was like, I don't think she heard me. So she's still going off. She's like, what kind of customer service is this? Like, we came here and she didn't even greet us. She didn't even say anything. Mind you, while all of this is happening, my name tag is like, it was one of those pin kinds, but they were like connected to like this. Anyways, it was flipped on the opposite side, not purposely, but like, because I was moving so much, it flipped and you couldn't see my name no more. Lady's like, she's like, oh, she doesn't even know how to pack, da 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 da. So I'm like, they just fell into each other. So one of the kids or something was trying to de-escalate the way the mom was acting or the lady was acting, trying to pick up the bags and like double bag them or something like that. It was like, it's okay, I'll just put them in the bag. She was like, no, she's supposed to do that. So I'm just like, again, just calm down, leave it alone. So I get to the end of her items, and at this point, I'm like, I told her, I'm like, your total is da 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 da. And then she's like, she's still talking her crap. Like, she's still like, oh, what kind of customer service is this? She didn't even greet us. I work in customer service. She didn't say hi to us. She didn't ask us how we were doing. And she didn't even know how to pack the bags correctly. Like, I don't know what this is. So she starts going through like her stuff and telling her the kids that she came with to basically repack the bags. So I'm just like, if you wanted it a specific way, like you could have communicated that with me. We could have talked it out, but you were so busy having a conversation with the people that you came with. We didn't even have a time to acknowledge each other. And I'm not the type to interrupt a conversation. I'm gonna wait for you to acknowledge that I'm here and look at me before I start speaking to you. I tell her, like I said, at this point I told her her total. I'm like, your total is blah blah blah, and then she's like, da 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 da, like you don't know how to pack, you don't know how to repack those bags, blah blah blah. I'm like, but like I said, y'all, at this point, I'm like, this is so unprovoked. Like, I just feel like you're coming for me at this point. And like, I'm getting irritated. You got me messed up. Like, stop. But I tell her total. She swipes her card or whatever. The receipt comes out. I hand her the receipt. She takes the receipt, throws it back at me. She throws it at me. At this point, I am livid. Like, if I'm gonna see if I can do the little, like, I was livid, y'all. I was mad. So I'm like, bro, no, you threw the, why? What did I do? So my instant reaction was to take the receipt, throw it back at her. She pops off. She's like, oh, what kind of customer service is this? What is her name? She has her name. She's covering her name. She doesn't have. So I flip my name tag over. I'm like, Rama, go talk to whoever you want. Is there a manager? Da 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 da. I'm like, bro, like, talk to whoever you want. Go talk to. You want a manager? I call the manager. So at this point, our team leader comes. I'm mad. Like, I'm mad, but I'm like, I started scanning the next person's stuff because I'm like, I'm not about to fight this customer. I'm not gonna fight this lady. Like, it's never that deep. Like, you're mad. I already checked you out. Like, just go home. Leave me alone. Go home. You're already set. If you want to go make a report, go find the store manager. Just get out of my line. Like, next. The team lead comes and she's like standing in front of me. She's like asking me what's going on. I was like, I didn't even do anything to her. With me, if I feel like I've been wronged and like I'm so upset, I start crying. Because I'm so mad, I'm crying and I hate it, but that's just how I am. So I'm like explaining the story to her and like I'm tearing up. And she's like, cry me a river, B. I said, me? You called me? Oh, baby, move. I pushed our team lead out the way. I'm getting ready. I'm like, what's up? Like, at this point, what's up? Like, who you calling up? So I said, you the B. Like, you the B. Like, I ain't saying nothing to you. I was trying to just do my job and get you out of this line. You didn't think that was enough. Now you want to call me out my name? Give me that. I need that. Matter of fact, you need that. Come here. So I pushed the team lead out the way. I'm like, what's up, lady? Like, what do you want to do? It's whatever you want to do. It's whatever you want to do. She's like, nah. So our manager, I think, is she the manager? She's higher than the team leader. I don't know what she was, but she came. Me and her's cool. So she's like, she was doing a low. Rama, Ray, this is not you. This is not you, Ray. Calm down. Look at me. It's me. Calm down. She was doing one of them movie things. So I'm like, no. She called me out my name. That's one thing I don't tolerate. You're not finna call me out my name. You're not finna call me out my name. So I'm trying to get to her. She's like, no, I need you to go to the office, get yourself collected, and then we could talk about what happened here. And I'm like, no, bro, like, no, she literally disrespected me for no reason. At this point, lady is like backing up. She was just waiting for a little bit of a reaction. Now all of a sudden she didn't want no smoke. She didn't want to talk to no manager. She didn't want none of that. She's walking out the store. I said, come here. You were just barking and doing all of this. You were barking. So come bark now. Like, now it's like, take the name tag. I'm a customer just like you. Running. She ain't want to run it. She didn't want to fight. In fact, she took her stuff and she left. So it's like, why? You did all that for what? You just wanted a reaction? That's what you wanted? Well, now you got it. So I went to the office, collected myself. They wrote me up. My first week, y'all. My first week. They wrote me up. They explained all of that, whatever. I explained my whole story, my own side of the story. They're like, oh, you know, we know her and the people that she came with. They tend to come and just cause a disturbance. Okay, so why y'all putting me on a warning? So it's like, I understand everything that happened and all of that, but like, you can't try to fight the customer. You can't get loud with the customer. Like, it's not a good look. Y'all want me to just sit there and get cussed out? Y'all want me to just sit there and get disrespected? Y'all want me to just sit there and let this lady, like, it was only so much I could do. Like, she was talking crap about the way I was packing, which is like, okay, whatever. I don't care. I was doing my best job. If you want to be a hater, be a hater. She was talking crap about me not greeting her. Cool, understandable. But like I said, I didn't want to interrupt y'all. Then she proceeds to throw this receipt at me when I try to hand it to her. And I'm still no reaction. Well, I did react. I threw the receipt back. But still, it's like, I could have, like, so I kept it pushing. And then she calls me out my name. That's when I go to try and fight her. I think I did a pretty good job. If you ask me, any reasonable person would have snapped back soon as she started yapping. Me in real life, soon as she said something crazy, I would have just got the, okay, if you got a problem, pack it yourself. But I didn't say that, right? Because this is my job. Kept it cute, kept it calm and collected. What more did y'all want from me? Anyways, yeah, basically, the lady left. I got put on a warning. And yeah, I don't work there no more. I just feel like they let too many things slide. Yeah, guys, that's the story time. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell to be notified when I post another video.